Does 11's name have more than one biblical allusion? What does Lucas's slingshot have to do with the tale of David and Goliath? And there may be an explanation to a question that worries us all. Why did Barbara have such a tragic ending? Hi, I am Clive, and here are mind-blowing biblical references in Stranger Things that only true fans noticed. And don't miss our amazing giveaway for Stranger Things fans, a mind-blowing projector or an epic D&D game set. Keep watching to find out all the details. We will start from some superficial references that will lead us deeper in the bowels of the Upside Down. The whole first season happens over the course of 7 days and ends on the 8th day, which is Christmas, when Will, the boy who came back to life, is brought back. Stranger Things is literally the universe where the supernatural collides with ordinary reality. There's a dark world called the Upside Down that holds a demonic creature. This actually might be the most peaceful allusion to hell or the afterlife on television, right? Well, once there's hell and a demon, there should be a divine, angelic power to oppose it, right? And surprisingly, this antagonism is locked down in 11's name. Have you ever wondered why the writers chose the number 11? Why not 7, for instance? You can cut it short to S, which sounds as cool as L, right? Except it doesn't. L is the coolest the writers could come up with because it literally means might, power, or strength in Hebrew. In the Bible, El is a prefix to the Hebrew name of God, Elohim, and often stands for God's name itself. If you are a fan of the Lucifer series, or simply know a thing or two about angels' names, you know that the El part in all angels' names means it belongs to God. So, aside from El meaning power, what if we take a look at the Evan part of her name? In Hebrew, Evan literally means between the two evenings, and 11 is also stuck between two evenings, between two worlds, supernatural and ordinary. On top of that, El's real name is Jane Ives. In Hebrew, Jane stands for God is merciful. So El is not only the power of God, but the mercy of God as well. 11 showed forgiveness in season 1 when she decided not to kill Dr. Brenner, and she stopped Kali from killing Ray in season 2. I know, this may seem crazy to you. Of course, the Duffer Brothers have never confirmed that they use biblical inspirations in their tale, so we are not saying that there's some hidden meaning in the series either. But we cannot deny one simple fact. Myths and the Bible were the very first works, describing a hero's epic journey. Almost every story written after that involuntarily follows the same story. So in this video, we are simply playing around with this theme to discover one of the greatest things. Depending on our interpretation of allusions in fiction, we can create a whole other universe. Now, let's go a bit darker. We are sure if we ask you what biblical reference you saw in Stranger Things, the first thing that comes to mind is 11 sacrificing herself for her friends. But how about an actual animal offering? Stranger Things is about friendship and support and love among friends and family. Almost every character has proven their love through self-sacrifice. Elle sacrificed herself in the end of season 1 by destroying the monster. Hopper sacrificed his life in season 3 and has been putting his job on the line all the time. And Billy sacrificed himself to save Elle and Max. Even Joy sacrificed her reputation as a sane person in her determination to find Will. Self-sacrifice basically equals love in almost all biblical writings. What's peculiar is that it also includes the sacrifice of animals. Do you remember all those verses about lambs, oxen, and other cattle sacrificed because of a committed sin? In Stranger Things, these animal offerings are substituted with a human sacrifice. And the poor offering here was Barbara. It doesn't sound that crazy if you analyze the events of the night that she went missing. Barb was sitting sadly by the pool with a bleeding hand, while Nancy was upstairs, committing a sin with Steve. But somehow Barb is the one who gets eaten by the monster, basically becoming an atonement lamb for Nancy's sin. And if this isn't enough of a surprising twist, take a look at the boys' gang. Some fans noticed that 4 boys may be interpreted as a biblical reference too. And no, I don't mean the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but rather the 4 evangelists, the authors of what are considered to be the most important books of the New Testament. the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Their job was to recount important stories, which is exactly what Dustin, Mike, Will, and Lucas did. They were telling the epic stories playing Dungeons and Dragons. One of the evangelists, Mark, whose symbol is a lion, is very much embodied in Dustin's appearance. Dustin literally makes the sound of a roar in the series all the time. Speaking of other boys, other fans established one more biblical connection, mysteriously calling it substitution. In the Bible, when Adam and Eve lost Abel, God sent them a third son, Seth, as a substitution. So in the series, when Will goes missing, 11 takes his place in the gang. Look at some similarities for yourself. While Will was hiding from the monster in the Upside Down, 11 was hiding in Mike's basement. Remember that moment when Elle finds Will and the cast of buyers in the Upside Down? Yeah, they were both sleeping in forts throughout the series. On top of that, take a look at 11's bedroom in the lab. It resembles Will's fort. It has similar drawings on the wall and a toy stuffed lion on the bed. It clearly states one thing. Even if the writers were not using biblical allusions, they were clearly trying to draw a parallel between Elle and Will. On top of that, they were both 12 years old, and this age also has biblical significance. In the Bible, Mary and Joseph lost Jesus at the temple for a couple of days right when he was 12 years old. So in the series, Joyce lost Will at the same age. Another substitution that is similar to Eve and Adam welcoming Seth is Hopper welcoming Elle as his daughter, since his biological daughter is dead. But how about we delve even deeper? We'll just throw out some facts and you guess what they have in common. Barbara is sitting by the pool. The gang meets Elle in the rain. Will's fake body is found in the lake. 11 takes a bath to reach the underworld. They all have something in common. Water. Water has great symbolism in the Bible. One striking similarity occurs between 11 taking a bath and the Israelites. So to reach the New World, the Israelites had to go through the Red Sea after they left Egypt. For Elle, the only way to go to the New World is also through water. And how about the choice of weapons? One of the main attributes of Lucas is his slingshot. If we go back to 6th century BC, one of the most common mentions of shepherds' weapons in the Bible were slingshots. The most famous story about a slingshot is the story of David and Goliath. David, equipped with only a sling and 5 smooth rocks, defeated the champion giant Goliath with a headshot. The shepherds used slingshots to protect themselves from animals, just like Lucas used it to protect himself from a demonic animal and creature. Which, by the way, as some fans noticed, has a pentagram-shaped head. And we finally reached the coolest part of the video, our first giveaway. If you ever dreamed about building a fort out of pillows and Christmas lights, just like in Stranger Things, your experience won't be complete without a small nostalgic 80s detail, a projector to watch your beloved movies and series. All you have to do is, first, subscribe to our channel, Awesome Movies on YouTube. Second, follow our Instagram page, OSSA.tv. The link is in the description. Third, leave a comment under this video suggesting an idea for our next video. It's as easy as that. We will pick a random winner for a cool QKK Wi-Fi projector by April 24th. But that's not all. If you don't win a projector, you can still win a Hasbro Gaming Stranger Things Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game starter set. Based on the most creative and fun comment suggesting the next topic for a video, we will pick a lucky dungeon master to win the set. So you have to do just 3 steps to be eligible for the contest. Subscribe to our YouTube and Instagram and suggest a cool topic under this video. And like the series preaches, friends don't lie. So we will approve only 1 comment from a user. No doubles. We'll track them down. We are sure Season 4 will bring us even more references to discuss, so subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any new Easter egg videos. What do you guys think of our list, and what other Stranger Things biblical references have you noticed? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome!